today. We've got the Crafty conundrums. Hello. That didn't work, did it? It all goes to pot when Ben's not here. We're going to redo that. Oh, right, here we go. So, start your weekend right with Friday Night Live without Ben. It's no Ben today, it's just us. We've got the wonderful Lilly Fletcher here. Lots and lots of things for you to see tonight. We have got some live price drops for you. You've also got me. In case you didn't know, it's Becky Swan.
Woo.
We've got some games which we all love and your chance to win. Who doesn't love a great idea to win a goodie? This is Friday Night Live. The pressure of coming here after Ben. No, Ben, you are absolutely amazing to do this. That was really quite stressful. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. This is Friday Night Live. This is me. I'm sort of glittery, sequiny. I'm not allowed to wear glitter anymore. There has been a memo. I have been told I am never allowed to wear glitter ever again. And there's glitter everywhere still, so I've just got sequins on today. But I do hope you've had a fantastic week and really going to be enjoying what we're going to be showing you today, because we've got some absolutely fantastic games, opportunities for you to win, opportunities for me to win, because as you know, in the games, I like to win. I want to win. I know Lily likes to win as well, and of course I have the wonderful Lily with me today. Lily, come over here, come and stand with me. We've got a little platform to stand on because we're both too short.
I'm feeling very tall now. This is nice. This is very rare. But yes, do not be fooled. There is a platform beneath us. We're not actually this tall, unfortunately. We're not Ben's height, but who wants Ben here when we've got Becky Swan and we've got a fantastic Friday Night Live lineup? Very excited.
Am I going to do some jokes? I am going to do some jokes because Ben's not here because guess what? Ben's on holiday.
As usual.
Again. And Ben, we've all been joking about Ben going to Turkey to get his nashes done and a little bit extra popped onto here. So I've found a few jokes to tell over the course of the show, all to do with holidays. So I'll intersperse them around all the other bits and pieces that we've got today. So yes, and if you've got any jokes you want to send them in, do feel free. Let us know what you've been getting up to. Let us know what you're doing this weekend, because of course it is the very important
Pop-up shop!
Oh yeah.
There's that as well, but pop-up shop's way more important than football. We've got that on Saturday. Well, we've got the pop-up shop, then we've got the football. Go do your shopping and then you can watch the football.
That's a good idea. With all your goodies.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, we've been talking about the pop-up shop earlier on. We've seen some of the deals. The deals are incredible. We're going to give you good deals today, but the things you're going to be seeing today will not be the things that you're seeing at the pop-up shop, and vice versa. But if you get the opportunity to come down, you will not be disappointed. Incredible prices at the pop-up shop. Lily, you're going to be there?
I'm going to be there. Certainly am. I'm going to be there all day. Not just me though. Leanne and Sarah will be there as well. It's going to be an amazing day. If you want to bag yourself a bargain, if you want to have a fantastic day, then make sure you head down to the pop-up shop tomorrow. I'm super excited already. It's going to be a cracking day.
I think so. And of course, England later on Sunday. We're waiting to see what happens. I might put a bit of a bet on.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think everyone's loving the idea that we're possibly going to win.
It would be amazing, wouldn't it? It would be amazing.
It would be really good. And how will you celebrate? If you were going to be watching the football, how will you be celebrating? Are you going to be crafting with all the goodies that you've collected from the pop-up shop on Saturday? Do let us know. Right, some jokes.
Oh, no.
My jokes are over there.
Thank you. Shall I read a few comments?
In a minute.
I'm back to presenting. It feels like it's this afternoon again. Well, let's say hello to the lovely people on our socials. We have still got Nicola and Sam in our ears, and we've got Rachel on the socials this evening. She's saying hello. We've got Vanessa in from Florida. Amani's in from Kentucky. How are you all doing? Well, Amani, we are doing fabulous. It's Friday Night Live. Of course we are fabulous. Evangeline's in. Laurie is in from Wisconsin. Janice is in. Amali's saying hello. Kim Ham's saying hello, everyone. Shannon's saying, yeah, Becky and Lily. We love being together. It's always a bit of mischief, let's be honest. Zoe Carver's in. Rhonda Crowley Creations is in. Imani says, Becky, you are looking jazzy. That word jazzy.
It is a bit of a jazzy jacket, isn't it?
It certainly is. Or another one that I like, snazzy.
Snazzy, yeah, I like that too, yeah.
When we were little, we had a little Barbie doll that had a lovely jacket on. We called her Snaz Pop because she had a snazzy jacket. That was her name, Snaz Pop. What a name. Anyway, back to this. Marley saying, looking forward to the fun show Stone, price drops, yeah, those price drops are going to be amazing. Excited about that. And Mary Pat 1000's in saying, good morning, everyone, from sunny Montana.
Oh,
it's not sunny here.
No, it's not. It's been a bit
whenever
grey.
is it? Yeah.
A bit grey and miserable. Hopefully it'll be a little bit later, a bit better over the weekend. Right, now, my jokes. They're not like Ben's jokes.
Well, are they actually any good? He won't be watching, guys. We're fine. I won't be seeing him for another 2 weeks.
That's
true. He'll have forgotten about it by then. It's fine.
Right,
Hopefully.
Lily, how do teddy bears keep their den cool in the summer?
I don't know. How do
they use bear conditioning.
Great, yeah. Keep them coming.
Okay, where do bees stay on their summer holiday?
Where do they stay?
They stay at an Airbnb.
Oh, that's quite a good one. Quite like that.
And why did the tomato turn red on vacation?
Ooh, I don't know.
Because it saw the salad dressing at the beach party.
Ooh.
That's it. That's the extent of my jokes, I'm afraid.
That's it. It's better than nothing. More than I've got.
If you've got any jokes about holidays, because we are going to take the mickey out of Ben going on holiday again. And it's 3 weeks. 3 weeks he's away?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 whole weeks.
3 Fridays he's away, though. I don't know. I'm expecting him to come back with lots of Turkish delight.
Oh,
I love a bit of Turkish delight. It's not your kind of thing, yeah.
As long as it's got dark chocolate on the outside, it's all right. But otherwise, no chocolate, no Turkish delight.
Fantastic. Right, now, we do have some votes for you to get in, so we're going to get started on those. So these are for all of the different videos, all the different makes that we've had over this week. So we've got 4 of you to choose from, and we will see those actual videos so you can see how to make them. The first one is number 1, which is your scene creator card. That's with Leanne. Number 2 is a magical day. Oh, is that a unicorn?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one. Ooh. Next one is Craft Wars Round 1. And who was that with? That was Ben. Ooh.
Wow, that's good.
And number 4 is Craft Wars Round 2 with Debbie Fisher. Get your votes in. Which one would you like to see win? Looking forward to seeing that. I really... Number 2 is my favourite. I have to say, that looks really good, doesn't it? I like that. I do like a unicorn. I think a unicorn is quite special. Obviously it's special because you don't see many of them. Do you, really?
You see a few around these parts. I have to say quite often when I'm walking into the office, I am greeted by a unicorn on my way in.
Are you?
Yes, it's very true, yeah. Coming down the main road, usually a few unicorns. That's usually when I'm very tired and quite delirious.
I'm a bit worried about Lily that perhaps she's been taking little glasses of gin on the way into work if she's seeing unicorns as she's running in. Or perhaps you're running too much is what's happening.
Maybe just too tired, too much crafting, too much time crafting. I'm seeing unicorns left, right and centre, seeing butterflies, flowers, unicorn, glitter, sparkly things. We're surrounded.
Right, we're going to start with Holly and the Ivy collection, which is just down here. Wow, this is beautiful. Now, we were talking earlier on when we were doing the sewing show, we were talking about lots of holly and ivy because that was definitely the theme of everything that we've got. Now this is a fantastic collection here. This is your showstopper collection. So it's a mixture of papers, vellums, dyes, and the whole caboodle you've got here. So we'll start going through them first of all. This first one here is your holly and the ivy sentiments. This is stamp and dies here, and absolutely beautiful. There's so much in here just to have a proper look to see all the different elements you're going to be getting in here. Now this is just one of many, many boards I've got to show you in this collection. The next one I'm going to show you is this one here, which is the Holly and the Ivy stamp and die set. So you can see here you've got that fantastic stamp, and then you've got this edgeable kind of die here. This next one is a beautiful scroll. This is your scroll with the holly. You've got dies as well as stamps here, so you can cut out all those different elements using the dies. This next one here is your sketchy holly, which sounds a bit rude, really, doesn't it? Your name's Holly.
Oh, you sketchy Holly, yeah.
Yeah, you're quite sketchy. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'd be quite offended by that. But you can see why it's a sketchy Holly idea. Really pretty and fantastic for you to be practicing your colouring in with. This next one is a beautiful embossing folder. This is your Holly Evergreen. Look at that. That is absolutely incredible. It looks really, really good once it's all been inked through. Then we've got one of these here, which is your Christmas music. Don't know if anyone can identify what music it is. That could be another little competition that we have. Not winning anything, but Lily, you did music at school, didn't you?
No, I used to play the guitar, but I'm not so good at reading music.
No, I can't
and I have
read
a funny feeling that's probably not a playable piece there.
Oh, do you think? Ben tried to play it.
Oh, of course he did.
Ben's
Oh,
not very musical though, is he?
He's very musical, yes, yeah, he is, yeah. Good for him, hey?
Yes, I think so. Next one here, we've got Christmas. What does that say?
Let me get the packet. Let's see what it's
Do you
actually
know what?
called.
This looks like Christmas message or massage.
Christmas message. It's definitely not a Christmas massage. That's something entirely different.
That
We don't want
doesn't
that in a stamp set.
It doesn't say message on the back. I'm just saying that now. This is a Christmas message. We've got a fantastic set of, oh, look at those stamps here. You've got some really beautiful fonts there. The next one here is your Merry Christmas die set. I do like these ones where we've got lots and lots of intricacy on that. Looks fantastic cut out of some mirror card. Next one here is a creator card. This is Christmas Jolly Holly. So you've got a different dies here, so you can cut into or out of your card, so you can see how that's effective. You've also got a set of sentiments here. So these are your Christmas sentiments. You've got lots of different Christmas sentiments in here. Again, with those beautiful fonts that look really gorgeous, ready for Christmas time. And then we go on to the, oh, there's one hiding under here. We've got an Edgeable here, which is your Jolly Holly. And that's really nice. I like that one. That's very, very pretty. And then we go on to the papers. So we have a 6x6 paper pad. And this is all the holly and the ivy. We've also got the vellums, which are absolutely beautiful. I'll open them up so you can see properly how these look. They are stunning. Look at that. They are absolutely beautiful. I love the vellums that we have. They smell really nice.
Oh, they do, don't they? They smell absolutely wonderful.
They smell really good. I mean, look at that one. That is just so, so beautiful. And you're seeing it up against my dress. But if I put some white behind it, you can see how beautiful that is. So you've got a whole load of different vellums in here. So you've actually got 2, 4, 6, 8 different designs, 3 sheets of each. And then finally, we've got the 12x12 paper pad. And this one I will flick through. Obviously, the 6x6 paper pad. Oh, are they different? Oh, that confused me. What? Oh, I'm going to have to flick through this one then, because this the 6x6.
Oh.
Tracy's not here.
She's not. We can
she's
tell.
on holiday again.
All the mischief that's going on today, you can tell
Right.
Tracy's not in, can't you? Blooming heck.
Right. They're different. Just to confuse you, the 6x6 paper pad is normally the same as a 12x12 paper pad, but no. Not today, they're different.
Oh dear. Starts to mean to go on.
As always, one side is more muted, one side is more, we've got a brighter display of colours, bolder design as well. But they're really pretty here. I do like a 6x6 paper pad. I think it lends itself to lots of different things. They really are lovely, those ones. You can easily make a card, no time at all, just putting that sentiment in the middle there, and you've got a fantastic card ready made. So that's your 6x6 paper pad, and then this is your 12x12 paper pad, so different. And look at those here, look at those. Absolutely iconic images for Christmas, the poinsettia, the berries, the robin redbreast, but you brought those beautiful rear colours, rear papers, lots of scrolls in there, lettering. They are absolutely stunning, as always. Our paper pads are always so beautiful. I can't remember which one it was that Craig framed, and I think actually, or was it the flamingos? I think every single one of our paper pads is swoon-worthy and worthy of putting into a frame. They are absolutely gorgeous. So, showstopper, all of that. So you get two of these. So you get so you get this, you get this, you get this, and then you get this and this again. I mean, for that price, all of that and all the things I've shown you, all those dies and the stamps, the embossing folders, £145 or $191. Platinum is £116 or $152.80. You're getting a huge amount of paper in there. That is a fantastic value, isn't it?
It's absolutely incredible, and this collection is just truly stunning. I was talking about on the earlier show, if you tuned in to this afternoon's Softer Side, I love traditional Christmas. For me, I love the greens, I love the reds, I love those sort of splashes of gold. For me, that absolutely screams Christmas. And if you're the same as me in terms of loving those traditional colour palettes for all of your festive makes, then this is going to be the one for you. Oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that amazing? But this card is super, super clever, and this one's by our Julia. It's an absolute beauty, is this one. We've got our sort of like an Edgeable stamp and die there, but it's actually been cut twice, so it looks like a full square piece. So very clever with that one. That gorgeous scroll, a little bit of dimension to that to really bring it to life, and you've got an absolutely stunning card there. Then next up, how about bringing in some of your different sort of fancy fold cards and creating something that really is a mantelpiece pleaser. You can see that gorgeous flower there. That's actually been footy cut from that paper pad. So showing how you can use your papers in different ways. Chalkboard effect there on that fabulous Christmas message or massage, depending on your perspective. That fabulous stamp there. And then another one where we've actually used that gorgeous paper pad to great effect here. Another beauty here by Rebecca. Great job here, Becky. This is an absolute stunner. Love the way that she's rolled back that paper there. Used some of that foliage to really bring that sentiment to life. And that beautiful little robin there is directly from that paper pad. And then finally, let me just bring in this one. We're going to be using this lovely Edgeable die on our first demo, and I wanted to show you how you can actually use your Edgeables for different concepts. So here we've got that lovely stepper style card, a little bit of paper piecing behind that holly design, lovely backing paper, just quite a simple but very elegant, very clean and crisp design there. Isn't that just absolutely stunning? So that's just a few ideas of some of the things you can be doing when you get this fabulous collection home. Of course, though, we are going to show it in action now, so I want to show you how you can mix and match a few of the elements from this fabulous collection together to create something hopefully that the recipient will treasure throughout the festive period and beyond. So like I said, we are going to start off with that beautiful Edgeable die. I absolutely love our Edgeable dies. I think they're so clever. I think they give you so many different options as to all those different concepts you can create with your card making, your box making, scrapbooking, home decor. It's all here with these fantastic dies. Love the fact that with all of our packaging, we actually give you a little bit of inspiration on there. So if you are brand new to crafting, perhaps you've never made a card before, you're not exactly sure of where to start, just copy that packaging design there, and that is that perfect starting point for your crafting. So what we've done here is we've taken a piece of cardstock and I've created myself a 5 inches by 6 inches card base. So it started off 12 by 5, score at 6, and that gives you a side fold 5 inches by 6 inches card base. And all we're going to do is we're going to take that lovely Edgeable die. And if you've never seen one of our Edgeable dies before, they're super clever because one side, as you can see on that left-hand side there, you've got that outer cutting edge all along the side of that die. But as we look at the right-hand side, there's no outer cutting die sort of blade. So that means that side there is going to stay within our cardstock. The side with a blade all around the edge is actually going to cut that design out of the cardstock. So that piece of card there at the left could be as long or as short as you so choose. It could be just a little border that you're going to use as like a decorative element mounted onto your card or project, or it could be like we are using here. It could be that actual side of our card base. Now lining this up, so I've roughly got a even spacing between the edge of the card to that sort of pointy piece, that straight piece of our die. And because this section on the right hand side there is actually going to be our waste cardstock, that's where I'm adding my tape onto. I don't want to add any tape onto that piece there because that is going to be our actual card base, not the waste. Now this one will actually fit through your Gemini Junior machine or your large machine with your junior plates, but we're going in with the big plates just because it was what I came to first, quite frankly. But because that's just cutting at that end of that plate, as soon as I can hear that pitch of the machine change, I'm just going to pause and I'm going to reverse it back out. Rather than sending those large plates all the way through that die cutting machine, it just saves us a little bit of time, which I am all for when it comes to our crafting. When it comes to those bits that are a little bit more boring. Now, so often when we talk about die cuts, we talk about the way way that we position things on our die cutting plates. And so often you'll hear people say, make sure you cut along the sides of your plate, don't ever put your die up against the rollers. Well, a lot of you guys at home will know, if you've got your Gemini 2 machine at home, you'll know the pressure of this machine is absolutely unrivaled. It's incredible. And you saw there how I've put the die right up against the rollers, basically going against each and every single almost like rule that they talk about when it comes to die cutting. And you can see it has cut that die one pass through that machine absolutely perfect. Every single little detail there within the holly, you can see it's absolutely outstanding, the detail onto there. And that's just going to stay on the edge of your card because you've got that beautiful concept with your edgeable dies. Now, all I've gone ahead and done ahead of time is I've actually die cut that die once again, but this time I have used some of our craft card. Now, what I want to do with this one is I want to give it a little bit of a drop shadow. So rather than just having that white, I've got the craft card that's going to sit underneath, slightly offset, and that's really going to sort of bring this design to life. It's going to frame it absolutely perfectly. But before I go ahead and do that, just remembering, just in the nick of time, I'm going to bring in one of my water reactive inks, this one being our Seal Brown. And the beauty of this collection, it's got a really lovely sort of rustic feel to it. So if you want to go in with those rustic colour tones, maybe you've got Hessian in your crafty stash, or burlap, or perhaps you've got some lovely jute or twine. Absolutely, all those lovely natural textures will work a treat with this collection. So have a little look in your stash. I know I'm sure, Becky, you're probably the same, especially being a soft craft expert. I've got lots of sorts of trimmings, you know, that you sort of stockpile over the years. You're not quite sure where you've ended up with all these lovely crafty bits from. Bring those out, all those lovely fibres, and start to work them into your cards with this collection. It just gives it a whole different dimension. If you've got things like sisal, that would work beautifully as well. Or almost like gauze textures, that would work nice as well. So lots of different ways that you can almost like elevate this collection to give it more of a rustic feel. But if you don't want to go down that rustic route, maybe you've got other papers in your crafty stash. Perhaps you went for those lovely papers that our Debbie launched on Tuesday, I believe it was. Those gorgeous 12 by 12 pads. Bring those in, use the dies and the stamps in this collection, but bring in different papers, and it's going to change that look and feel entirely. That's what I love about crafting. You can totally personalise it to your own sort of style, to your own sort of preferences, to make it look completely different. It's all about changing up those colourways. So all I'm going to do is take my dotty tape pen onto the reverse of my piece that I've just inked using my water reactive ink. Now, I did go in with the water reactive ink, as you could see there, but you could do this similar technique with one of your opaque pigment inks. They do the same sort of job for inking your edges, so that would work perfectly if that's what you've got in your crafty stash. But something like a Seal Brown or a Friar Brown is going to work perfectly for this sort of colour palette that we're going for on this particular project. Now, with my drop shadows, I tend to have the layer underneath slightly down and slightly towards the left-hand side, but that's totally personal preference. You can position that underneath layer however you so choose. That's not sort of a one set rule or way that you've got to do things. That is very much up to you and your sort of style of crafting, I suppose.
I'm always amazed about how much a drop shadow makes a difference.
Isn't it incredible? It's absolutely incredible. And I think if you're anything like me, I find it really addictive. It's one of those things you start adding your drop shadows in and you then end up almost adding them to pretty much every project. It does just elevate, doesn't it? It's absolutely incredible. But they're great as well. Little pieces like that are great for your scraps of cardstock.
That's a good idea, yeah.
As you can see there, that's literally just an offcut. You know, when I'm doing my mats and layers, when I'm trimming down all my mats, those little pieces that you have at the edge of your guillotine when you've been trimming your mats and layers, use those for things like your drop shadows, and that's going to be a great way of using up those smaller little bits of cardstock that we all end up with. Now at this point we're bringing in some of those beautiful pattern papers that are part of I've used the 6x6 pad for this one actually, and this design, I have to say, I think this one's actually my favourite. It's just beautiful. The detail within this is incredible, and it's one of those designs, when you look at it sort of at that first glance, you'll notice a few different elements, but then as you sort of go to look and you dive into that paper, you start to notice all those layers. It's so clever the way that our papers have been put together. They are layer upon layer of gorgeous detail. You can see in that background there in the centre, you've got that musical sort of score onto there. You've got your berries, you've got your holly, you've got your ivy, you've got almost like silhouettes of the ivy on there as well. Then you sort of go onto the pine cones in the foreground. It's just stunning. It takes your eye on that visual journey, which makes your projects look really, really quite quite unique and quite stunning. And matting and laying these onto that craft card is going to tie in with that lovely rustic feel that we're going for with this particular project. And just another little piece there is going to go on the front to make sure that the inside and the outside of our card is all matching. So that's our card built up, ready and good to go. But I want to bring in a piece of vellum because I know so many of you guys at home are sort of perhaps a little bit unsure of how we use vellum. Perhaps you're not sort of as confident with using vellum as we are with our pattern papers. Yeah. And especially as we're bringing you two different vellum pads, 2 of the 8x8s within this collection, I want to show you how easy it is to use vellum. So instead of just popping a strip of paper, pattern paper from the 12x12 or 6x6 pad down the centre of there just to draw the eye in a little bit more, I'm using a piece of vellum. And the beauty about vellum is it rips absolutely gorgeously, and that gives you a really sort of ethereal, light and delicate feel to the edges. Now, so many people will say, when do I use vellum? And my answer is always, use vellum whenever you might be using pattern paper, but you want it a little bit more soft. When you want a little bit more texture, you want a little bit of a point of difference. Perhaps you want to tear the edges, just bring in a piece of vellum. And it will change the look and feel. If you put a piece of white cardstock under there, you would get more of that colour sort of true to the vellum. But because I've gone directly onto that pattern paper, you can see a little bit of that pattern underneath, which just adds a little bit more interest. And having that strip down the centre really does start to draw the eye in, ready for us to add our focal point, which is exactly what we're going to start to work on now. So I've actually taken one of the fabulous stamp and die sets here, this one being the scroll with holly, and I've stamped out my scroll good to go just onto some of my white cardstock, and I've stamped that using one of our alcohol proof ink pads because we are going to do a little soft bit of colouring onto there, nothing too extreme, but we're going to add a little bit of shading to really start to bring that to life. Fantastic. And then we're just going to take the die and we're just going to die cut that.
I love it when we do that, when we give stamps and dies together. I think it makes everything a lot easier, doesn't it?
It certainly does. I mean, a lot of you at home will know, it's no secret, I love fussy cutting. No secret whatsoever, I do love my fussy cutting, but I know not everyone's the same, not everyone's confident, and quite frankly, I've not always got time to sit for hour upon an hour of fussy cutting, so it's just so much easier to get that die included. You know it's going to be perfect each and every single time, but there's one thing that a die will give you that fussy cutting with scissors will never give you, and that's that beautiful sort of rounded beveled edge that every die will give you when you run it through your die cutting machine. Now, a lot of people perhaps they don't notice or perhaps they don't realise about this if you are new to die cutting, but when you have your dies, when you die cut a piece of cardstock, there is actually a right and a wrong side to that die cut. So you can see on the front there, it's got that lovely sculpted, we call it like a beveled edge to the edge of that piece of cardstock. If we turn that over, you can see it's a little bit more rough. As you run your finger over it, you can feel it's a little bit more rough compared to the other side where you've got that lovely smooth beveled edge. And that's something that a pair of scissors and you cutting on yourself is something that will never give you. So dies are fantastic for that. We're just going to go in with one of our ink pads, that same one that we did use to ink our border on our card base, and we're just going to age this up a little bit. So it's not stark white, our cardstock has got that little bit of colour as well, so it's just going to tie everything together beautifully, and we're just going to go around with our water reactive ink.
Lots of you loving this collection. We've had Jessica saying, I got the Holly and the Ivy Showstopper. It was the one collection I had to have. Carol D says, I'm cherry picking the Holly and the Ivy and the Christmas Rose collections, but I had to go for the whole of the Jingle Bells collection. Carol D also says, the paper's just gorgeous. I really love how the 6x6 and the 12x12 are different designs. I had no idea. I had no idea. Evelyn's asked if I could show the vellum for this collection. I'll go through that again once Lilly's done. Carol D was saying she appreciates the edge dies that have been used in both horizontal and vertical orientations. It does make it more diverse, doesn't it, when you can use them in different ways. So lots of people liking the pop-up shop. Yeah, the pop-up shop is going to be tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. It's weekend. Yeah. Let us know, if you're coming to the pop-up shop, what are you looking for? What are you hoping that you might be able to find there? What is going to be your golden goose that you're looking for? Is it going to be a Gemini machine, or is it a particular stamp and die set you didn't manage to get hold of in the past and you're hoping we might find it there? Let us know. Lydia and I have already had a little sneaky peek of the kind of things that are going to be there, and they have some amazing deals. I mean, to the extent that I'm going home tomorrow morning, but I'm almost thinking maybe I should stay just a little bit longer just so I could go to the sale, because there are some really good bargains.
Do you know what I can do for you, Becky? I can, as soon as we open tomorrow morning, I can send you some photos. You can say, I want that, I want that, I want that.
Yes,
and I can be your own personal shopper. You might be hundreds of miles away, but I can be doing your shopping for you.
Excellent.
How about that, eh?
I like the idea of doing a trolley dash, you know, like they used to do on Supermarket Sweep.
Oh, Becky,
Would
one of
that
my
not be
favourites.
brilliant?
One of my favourites. I used to love Supermarket Sweep. I reckon I'd be good on that. I have to say, I do reckon I could do quite well on that.
Well, you've got runner's feet, haven't you? So as we were discussing earlier today.
Yes, the runner's feet, the dreaded runner's feet.
Like
I will be.
Dodging everybody. You're going to be like, get away. Oh, you missed that. You missed me.
Oh.
Dodging like this. She's like dodging all these people, grabbing this, grabbing that.
Love a bit of that, bit of the other.
Now I'm exhausted. I'm going to have to sit down.
Oh dear. I have to say I'm a little bit like that when I'm actually shopping, because I don't like shopping. If it's food shopping, I don't like. I just want to get straight in, straight out and get it over and done with. And when there's people stood in the middle of aisles, in my way, that sort of thing, I'm sort of running around the trolley. It's not good. Don't do that at home, kids, is all I can say there. But yeah, a little bit of a Supermarket Sweep, I could definitely give that one a go. But talking of drop shadows, why not bring another one into this particular image here? So of course, even though this is a stamp and die, you can still do your drop shadows with that underneath layer. You just obviously don't need to actually add that stamp design to your lower layer, but adding that little bit of craft card underneath, it does make a big difference. A little bit of ink onto the edges there, and then we did actually go in with one of our tri-blends. That one's our muted brown blend, just to really sort of add that dimension onto our scroll. But we'll leave that to one side for just a moment. I'm going to bring in what I'm calling my hero die from this collection. I am absolutely in love with this sentiment. I don't quite know what it is, but there's something about it which I think is just absolutely beautiful. It's a really real statement sort of piece with this one as well. This is going to look amazing if you are doing home decor. Can you imagine having this in a nice deep box frame, perhaps on the wall, decorate it up with some of those lovely holly and ivy die cuts. You've got the foliage onto there as well, pattern paper in the back, and you pop it in your box frame. That is going to work an absolute treat. But if perhaps you don't want this quite as delicate, quite as detailed as the actual die sort of cuts out, what you can do is you can cut that design out in full and then just bring in your little snippy scissors and start to cut off some of that detail. If you want it a little bit more sort of plain, a little bit more perhaps masculine if you want it to be, or perhaps for younger members of the family that don't want all that lovely decorative detail, you can still do that with your dies. And that's something I love about die cutting. Of course, it cuts out that full shape, but if you want to cut that down, if you want to layer pieces together, then absolutely you can do that. You've got complete creative freedom with die cutting, which I think is brilliant. Just cuts out sort of the boring bits of crafting. I'm not being funny, I couldn't cut that out with a craft knife. There's no two ways about that one. But even if you could, it would take an awfully long time.
It would be a really long time. There's a woman called, do you remember Anna Chancellor, who was duck-faced in 4 Weddings and a Funeral?
No.
You never seen that?
It's not Shrek, Becky. I haven't seen it, no.
Her daughter, called Poppy, she did paper cuts, and she would cut things like that by hand. And I just think, gosh, it was so difficult to do and so frustrating, because they're very fine, aren't they? And I mean, even when we are gluing die cuts, you know, you can end up tearing them.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine having the time that you would have spent trying to put something like that, cutting it by hand, and then at the last moment you tear it.
Oh, my goodness,
It's so difficult. I think what we've been able to create with die cuts are absolutely amazing.
It is incredible, isn't it? It's great because it's a real leveler when it comes to crafting, so it doesn't matter whether you've been crafting for many, many years or whether this is the first sort of crafting project that you've ever embarked on. Dies level that playing field, so you've got that same starting point. You've all got that ability to create really lovely, really lacy, really delicate makes with dies, and it's amazing. Die cutting has come on so much over the years. I remember when I first started die cutting, the only dies that were around were really basic shapes. I remember when I first managed to get a label die. When I say a label die, all it had was a very slight scallop to the edges. It was nothing fancy at all. It was like the most exciting thing I'd ever seen in my life, and I paid a pretty penny for a set of 3 dies. They were probably about, I was going to say 4 by 6 inches, but I think they were probably smaller than that. 3 nesting dies, and it was like, wow, this is amazing. So to be able to get this level of detail in dies now is just absolutely incredible. The lines on there are just so delicate, so detailed. And that detail is beautiful, but the beauty as well of that detail is that because it is so fine, it allows you to actually bend and mould those curves. So if you want to shape them ever so slightly, perhaps you've got an aperture that you want to mould them around a little bit more, then absolutely you can do that because that detail is just so incredibly fine onto there. So we've got one that we've die cut, actually it was the reverse from that pattern paper that we've layered our card up, and then we've got our drop shadow once again in that craft card, so everything is going to start to flow together. As part of that lovely Holly and Ivy stamp and die set, you do have the sentiment that actually fits perfectly into the middle of that scroll, but I just wanted to bring in another of the sentiments from the collection just to show how you can use that scroll almost like a little bit of a scene setter if you like. So it doesn't have to be that focus, it's just that little bit of a plinth to actually pop your sentiment or other embellishment. It could even be a little photo into the centre of that. It's completely up to you, but it works an absolute treat with other items in the collection. That's the beauty as well of getting a full collection like this gorgeous Nature's Garden range. Everything's going to work together perfectly. So it doesn't matter if you're brand new to crafting or if you've been crafting for many, many years, you can get those fabulous finished results because everything is coordinating. And that paper pad is just an absolute stunner. Love the fact that in the showstopper as well, you're getting multiples of both paper pads and the vellum.
That's so good. There's so much in that, isn't there? Because those are always the things that you use the most, aren't they?
Of course,
inevitably, people will buy a showstopper and they'll add an extra paper pad in there because obviously those are the bits you're going to use up.
Absolutely.
To be able to get those all included, that is a fantastic deal.
It's brilliant. It's almost like future-proofing yourself because everything else within the collection is a tool. Everything else is one of that old saying, isn't it? If you look after it, then it'll look after you. And it's very true with your dies and your stamps. As long as you look after, you take good care of them, you store them appropriately, you don't sort of whack them on surfaces as you see some people doing, then you'll know that they'll last you for many, many years to come. But your paper pads are the only things within that collection that are actually consumables that you will actually use up. So as long as you look after your dies, you've got them for a long time, replenish those papers, and then that collection will keep going for many, many years to come. So all I've gone in now is I've actually gone in with probably my second favourite set after that beautiful sentiment within this collection, which is the Holly and Ivy sentiments. But it's not just the sentiment stamps, it's the frames. And for me, it's these little finishing touch embellishments that make this set really quite special. And we've just die cut a few of these, and these are just going to be that finishing touch that really do make this card that little bit more special. It just finishes it off beautifully. It's going to tie your eye into the centre where you've got that focal point, where you've got that beautiful sentiment in the middle, and you've got that edgeable die onto the side of your card base. So let's go in with a little bit of tape. I'm not adding tape all over the back of these. I'm just popping a little bit at the bottom there, so we've got that little bit of dimension onto these beautiful holly leaves. You can actually lay these up if you so choose, but we're just going to use them separately for a little bit more sort of dimension onto here to fill out that design a bit more. So a couple onto there with our solid from Craft and our detail from White. And then we'll just pop a couple down the bottom there just to balance. I always talk about balance when it comes to card making. So we've got leaves at the top, leaves at the bottom. That's going to balance absolutely beautifully. And that's our finished card, all done and good to go. Just a few different elements there from the collection. You've got your edgeable sort of as the focus. You've got the scroll. You've got that lovely sentiment and some of the foliage as well. But you can be creating that with total ease when you get this fantastic collection home. And the beauty of getting your showstopper as well, like we've just said, is that you get all of those papers and multiples of each. So you can create this card time and time and time again, which I think is just absolutely fabulous.
Fantastic. Those colourways are absolutely beautiful, colours you wouldn't really expect. Now, I'm just going to, obviously with this showstopper, you're going to be getting all of those dies and embossing folder stamps, everything, as well as the paper pads, the vellum as well. Just to flick through the vellum, because Evelyn did ask if we could have a look at those. So I'm going to show you the vellums here. So you've got 3 different designs. And you've got 3 pages of each different design. You've got 8 pages, different designs here. That one's lovely. That one with the deep green poinsettia. This one with like a sort of a beigey kind of colour with the poinsettia. And then this one using that beige colour but with all those red berries in there as well. This one I think has to be my favourite. I think that one's really, really nice. And then you've got this one here with your little robin redbreast. and that one using the colourways that you've just seen Lily using. Now, obviously, when you're looking at the vellum, you want to look at it with some white behind it so you can really see what it looks like. So the price for the whole of the showstopper, which includes 2 packs of the vellum, 2 packs of the 6x6 paper pads, and the one 12x12, as well as all those dies, stamps, and everything else that comes with it, £145 or $191, but platinum is £116 or $152.80. Fantastic value. We are going to give you the opportunity to check out your baskets. We will see you again in a couple of moments.
It differs slightly depending how lively I'm feeling first thing in the morning. Sometimes I head to the gym. More often than not, I don't head to the gym and I go on the school run. After the school run, I'm normally in here, getting by about 10 o'clock, chatting with the producer, whoever that might be on the day. So I've started going a little bit more now, actually, in between shows. I only live about 5 minutes up the road, so it's nice to take a bit of a break. Go and make a nice cheese sarnie. Yeah. Cheese sandwich. I love a cheese sandwich. Going home. I can't say the end of the day. You might want to keep this in. I can't say the end of the day, can I? The best part of the day is starting off and finding out what kind of a day it's going to be. Oh, probably night owl now. Never shower. He's so dirty. Oh, that's a really good question again. I'm a bath man. I love a bath. Coffee in the morning, tea in the evening. No breakfast. I don't really have breakfast. I tend to sort of eat my first meal around lunchtime. Craft along. My waistcoats, my range of waistcoats, because you've always got to have plenty of waistcoats ready for the day. Is help the guys pack up. I know you're looking at me saying you don't do that. I do. I'm not one of those presenters that comes in, you know, doesn't help the backstage. I'm always helping out. You just ask anybody else.
Tea first, and then from there it'll be meetings, and they could be commercial meetings, they could be creative meetings, I could be supporting one of my team. I also manage a large team, so it could be one-to-ones with those. Every day is different, but always a predominant focus on the products, how they're working, the new products that we're bringing out, a lot of research and development. When we get to see the finished article, way before anybody at home gets to see it, it arrives and we get to unpack it and experience it and try it, that gives us all a massive buzz. I can't be getting up too early, and I like to bed. 9 o'clock's the new 10 p.m. Tea all day long, black, no sugar, thank you. I tend to miss breakfast, which isn't great, and if I have something when I come in the office, then that's going to be yogurt and fruit. My face, all of the makeup that makes this, nobody's seeing this without that on. Probably a baked potato or a salad or something egg-based. Ooh, craft along a masterclass. I'm going to say masterclass, and that's because I love to educate. One song that would be the theme tune to my life, it would be Billy Ocean, Red Light Spells Danger. Pour a gin and tonic. First thing I do. Get in the house, gin and tonic, decompress the day, and then plan what I'm going to do that night.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Did you check out your baskets? Did you take full advantage of the opportunity to grab that Holly and Ivy collection? Really hope that you did. Now, we're continuing the Friday Night Live. It's not the same without Ben.
That's because it's better.
But I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I don't have the jokes like Ben does, but I'm just going to put it out here. I can tap dance better than he can.
Oh.
Setting a little bit of a challenge for next time I'm in on a Friday with Ben. We're going to have a tap dance off.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I got told off at work for wearing my tap shoes.
Okay.
Once because I couldn't find any other shoes.
Oh.
But I think here no one will care. They'll
That'd
be
be
quite happy
fine,
for me to
yeah.
wear tap shoes. Yeah.
I look forward to seeing you wearing tap shoes on Monday.
I didn't bring. Oh, I could do.
You could, yeah. You're going home this weekend, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I am going home this weekend. Yeah.
At least then we'll know when you've arrived in the office.
Yes. Clip, clop, clip,
Good
clop,
up,
clip,
Becky's
clip,
in.
clip. Yeah.
Be good.
Yeah. If I'm tap dancing, I shouldn't fall in the sink. Boom, boom.
Oh, lovely. Beautiful.
That was a sort of joke. Right,
was
we're going to have a game, and I don't like losing. Just putting it out there. I'm here next week. I don't like losing. You don't want to see me mad. That's all I'm going to say. I think about me as like the Incredible Hulk. Don't want to see me mad. Right, we're going to show a little video, and then we're going to play the game. Crafty conundrum. Oh. Right, do we get a clue?
What are we guessing? What sort of things are they? Are they craft like?
It's all soft craft
Oh.
items.
Well, I've been set up, been stitched up royally here, haven't I? Blooming heck. Oh dear.
Oh. Gosh, it's all soft craft items.
I've not got a clue. Oh dear. Oh,
It's one word. Okay. Is it pork watch?
Is it watch pork?
Oh gosh.
I'm very excited. I've got a pen that actually works. And I can't remember the last time that happened in this studio.
That's normally because I deliberately give you the pen and it doesn't work.
Well, I
Yeah.
did wonder.
Right, should we turn it around?
do it.
Okay, I've got patchwork.
Patchwork.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo-hoo!
At least we've got one, eh? Better than none. Better than
No,
none.
that'll be the only one I get.
Well, I'm playing for Team YouTube, so come on, Team YouTube. Your Team Facebook.
Yeah, Team
aren't you?
Facebook. Yep. Right, number 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Metal plets.
Oh,
Metal plets.
dear.
Metal pets. And this is one word and it's to do with soft craft. I'm not very good at these.
I remember when I first did play Crafts Right for the first time, we used to have me board straight down on the glass mat and I didn't realise that you could see me answer on the overhead.
Oh.
They had to tell me, they're like, Lily, can you lift your board up a bit, please?
Right,
Why?
okay.
Because they can see.
Have
you got
you got
one
yeah,
yet?
I've got templates.
Templates.
Hey.
Yay!
2 out of 2. We're cooking with gas.
Woohoo! For now, anyway, at least. What have we got next?
Right, a bag fed flu. It's 2 words.
2 words, eh? Ooh. Mm. Oh. This has stumped me, this one.
God, this is quite difficult.
I find anagrams really difficult.
I find them really hard.
Especially when they spell out other words, I think it sort of tricks your mind a little bit, doesn't it?
I'd be useless on countdown.
Oh gosh, so would I. Oh, apparently Carol D's got it. Well, she's clearly better than we are.
Yeah.
Blooming heck.
Can I have a clue, please?
Well, I've still not got it, Sam, so it's clearly not that easy, is it? If only I could remember what they were called. I can remember one, and I know it's one of the other two.
Yeah,
And I can't remember what the other two are.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm afraid.
I can see the packaging now in my mind's eye. I just cannot read the words.
I don't know. I've just written down bag fed flu. Obviously, I know that. I know it's not the answer, but I liked. Oh.
Do you know what, that was the one I was thinking of, and I was convinced it wasn't that one.
Do you know? I was thinking drawstring bag. Oh,
Duffel bag,
silly,
you
silly,
plonker,
silly.
you
well done,
plonker.
everyone that got that. Not me.
Not me either.
Number 4. Yep.
I'm not ready for question 4, but I
Chips
don't think I've got a
Union.
choice. Oh,
2 words to do with soft craft. Something that was on the show today.
ooh. I'm not being funny, but 12 p.m. was quite a few hours ago. I've done a lot since 12 p.m. I can't even remember the show. I'll tell you how you could help, Nicola. That's by giving me the answer. I think it's the only way I'm going to get the answers at this point in time. Ooh! No more clues. Oh, I can hear the seagulls outside are heckling us. I can hear them.
I can't work out what this is. I'm terrible at these.
Do you remember when I was produced, when I used to be in the gallery, how cruel I was? No clues, no nothing.
I'm
You
not
didn't get
saying
the exact
anything,
spelling.
Lily. I'm not saying
No
anything.
points, nil
But
point.
we were like, oh, Lily's not going to help.
Oh no, yeah. At least there was no favouritism. I was cruel to everyone.
You were. I don't know what it could be. No, I think Lily's got it. I haven't got it.
I think if this is completely wrong, I'm going to like an absolute silly Billy.
Of course it was. Well
Wow.
done. See, I'm rubbish at these. Can we have different games now next week?
I tell you what's.
Yes.
I'll say. Oh, actually, I should be careful what I say because it is us two next week. But I tell you what's even worse than this.
What?
Spot the difference. Oh.
Oh, I like a spot the difference.
No, I can't do it. Spot the difference. No. Country flags, Sam. Country flags. I'll be all right. Football kits as well.
Don't
that'll be
give.
all right.
No, we don't want country flags. I haven't got a clue, and I'm bound to upset somebody by saying the wrong country. Yeah, we need to do something else. We need to do something. We'll come up with a game.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't think we've got any say. It's out of our hands. We just turn up. We're told that's the game.
Yeah, we'll have to work out something. Would it be? It'll still be Christmas next week. Could it be pin the ball on Rudolph?
It's not too competitive,
know.
is it?
Huh?
I don't know how there'd be a winner of that one.
No, I don't know.
Nice idea, but no. Come on,
Right,
then.
last
one.
question.
Let's have a look.
Kit ski team.
3 words? Good grief.
Kit ski team. Soft craft. It was something. Is it something that was on the show earlier today? You see, the thing is, when I prep for the show, I don't look at the words and think, well, how can I jumble them up?
Well, that's where you are really missing a trick.
I think
because
I
when I
shouldn't
prep all
bother
my
sewing
demos,
everything
that's
together.
exactly what I do. Spend hours doing that, hours.
Give me a
Maybe.
clue.
We've
May I
got
have
one.
a clue? You've got it.
I think I've got it. I hope I have. No, you know, I nearly did that as well. Sam said in the ear, tilt your board, Lily, and I'll tell you. And that would give it away to Becky. I am nearly that daft, but not
No,
quite.
I can't. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at this.
Make it
Make
kits.
it kit. Ugh, what is wrong with me?
Woo,
Lots of things.
Well, I'll be honest, from the very beginning, I was waiting for that to come up. Make
I
it
am
kits.
so
and it did.
sorry, Facebook. That is terrible. Absolutely awful.
Oh. Oh, have we not had a YouTube winner? Well, YouTube, it's your turn this week and next week as well, because I'm here next week. I'm on this side of the studio next week, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yes. Yes. Come on, Team YouTube. Make sure this week and next week you're watching on Team YouTube. You watch, I'm going to have a horrendous second round, and next week
Team
even
Facebook,
worse.
we're going to have a different game next week. One that I might stand a chance of getting some of the questions right.
You have got some of them right. You got
I just
two.
can't, do you know what? They are some things, conundrums and anagrams, they just don't sit in my head. It could have been even worse if somebody asked me what was left and what was right.
Oh dear, that's going to be the whole game next week. 2 whole rounds of what is left and what's right. We're going to put 2 items up on the screen. Which one's on the left, which one's on the right? Yeah. I'm going to get 100%. Becky's going to get 0. Right. Easiest way to remember it though. Left and right. That one's an L. That one's not. That one's going to be left. That one isn't. It's easy. For some.
I'm under here.
Anyway,
give me 2
Becky's
seconds.
just on the floor having a little root around trying to find some more crafty goodies. I did worry for a second that she had disappeared. She's still here.
Sorry.
Don't worry, it's not just me for the next hour. Oh, we've got some exciting goodies coming up.
Right,
What
I've got
we
them. I've got them. Right, so price drops. Now I found them. Now, price drops. So we've got some fantastic items here with really incredible price drops here. We're going to show you the full price first of all. So a set of illustrators, 36 of your illustrators here, £74.99 or $119.99, platinum $59.99 or $95.99. But no, it's not going to be that.
No?
What are they going to be? Whoa!
Wow.
£55 or $85, but platinum £44 or $68. That is a massive savings. That is really good. So you've got those beautiful illustrators there. You've got 36 in that pack, all of those fantastic colours. That is a great deal. Oh, I like these price drops.
I do. I think I want to order some of those as well.
I haven't got any of these.
Have you not?
I have
Oh,
none of
Becky,
these.
I have to say, hand on heart, illustrators are my favourite pens from Spectrum Raw range. If you want those unrivaled professional results when it comes to your alcohol pen colouring, those are the ones to go for. As Leanne always says, the cost on that nib itself, that Japanese brush quality nib, is worth the price of the pen in itself. It's absolutely incredible quality. If you've never tried them before, my goodness me, what a place to start. I paid 75 quid for mine, so
wow.
I'm not best pleased.
That's
but,
a huge
get yours
price.
while you can.
Yeah, massive price difference. Now, the next one we're going to do a price drop on is your multimedia die. This is a statement jigsaw, $12.99 or $16.99, platinum £10.39 or $13.59. What's it going to drop to?
Ooh.
Boom!
Oh.
What?
Really? That is absolutely daft.
Put that in your basket now.
Don't even think about it.
£2.99. Platinum price is £2.39 or $3.19. Oh, that is... look, check out now. Even if that's the only thing in your basket, you've got to check out. For that price, that is absolutely crazy. Brilliant for when you're going to be doing Christmas cards for family, that kind of thing. You want to send pictures of your children. Loads and loads of things on who are able to that. That's such a good deal. That makes no sense to me.
That's
no sense.
absolutely crazy. Wow.
Now, flower forming foam. These are your foliage colours. These are going to be perfect for all of your Christmas makes, but these are the kind of colours that you're going to use all the time. $5.99 or $9.95, £4.79 or $7.96 is platinum price. But you can't get any lower than that, surely.
Can we?
7 pieces of flower forming foam. Platinum price £2.39 or $3.98. Oh my goodness, these 2 things you're going to have to put in your basket. Actually, just wait. Don't check out. Yeah, and the illustrators, don't check out yet. Just wait until we've gone through all these price drops. They are crazy prices. Now we're going to be doing the sentiment banner die. Where are you? I don't have that. Oh. Is it that one?
No.
No. Oh, no, I haven't got that. No, just checking it's not hiding here. I haven't got that.
There it is. Oh my goodness, all of that. Wow.
So in here you've got, oh, actually, do I have that? I can't say it. So you've got in an envelope. Oh, yeah, okay, that's under here. Ooh. I did have it. It's at the bottom of some other things. So you've got here, this is your Say It With Style send. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, Say It With Style. Yeah. Yeah, so you've got your set of dies here, stamps here, sentiment stamps here. You've also got a collection of papers in all these beautiful colours. You've got a selection of card blanks, and you've got matching envelopes as well, and you've got some twine in there, as well as some little dies too. £24.99 or $29.95, but we're reducing that price to £9.99 or $11.98. That is a really good deal. And again, so many different sentiments that you're going to be using all the time in there. Again, another great deal.
And as well with that one, I know it is sort of like an add-on to your state with style, but don't think if you've not got your state with style already, you can still use those sentiment stamps. You can trim into them with your guillotines, with your trimmers.
Yep.
You don't have to have the dies. And the beauty with those ones is that the dies that you've got in there, the you and the love, they sort of complete the sentiment stamp, so you can start to build your own phrases. That is an absolutely cracking price.
Really?
I've already got it and I still want to order another one. It's that good a price.
They're really pretty fonts as well, which is really nice. Now, the last one I've got for you, so these are the last price drop. This is your glue pen set. Now, platinum price is $7.99 or $10.39. You've got 3 pens in here. It can't actually get any cheaper than that because surely we won't be making any money on it. We'll be losing money on this, surely.
Yep.
Let's have a look at the price. £5.59. God, these are such good value. $7.27 for those 3 different types of glue pens in there. So all of those price drops are definitely worth having because we've got some really, really good deals in there. Now, lots of people were thinking the same as me when we were playing that game, and lots of people found them quite difficult. Sunset Flower says, Becky, what's a clue? I want the answer. I felt like that, but I wasn't getting. I was hoping Nicola was going to tell me the answer in my ear, but she didn't. Laura says, I'm so bad at these games. My mind goes blank even when I know the answer. I've never been able to do them. They're just not for me. And Carol D says, half my crafting time is spent looking for where I put something down. I feel like absolutely the same. Things drop on the floor and I'm looking at the things that I've just dropped on the floor earlier on, which I might have to pick up, but that is absolutely true. Now, if you've on the fence about any of the things that we've just shown you here, remember what the prices were and the prices that we're giving you here. We're giving you some of the best designs here and really great deal for you to put onto your basket. So welcome back for anyone that hasn't been watching. We are in the middle of Friday Night Live. I am not Ben.
Are you not?
I'm not.
You sure?
You may have thought that Ben has got shorter, wider and got longer hair, but I'm not Ben. Ben's away. I mean, who knows? Ben's away in Turkey. And we're all joking aside, we're all saying Ben's going for a little bit of a... So when Ben comes back, he might look like me.
He might do.
He might do.
Who knows what he's going to look? He could look like anything.
Yeah.
2 weeks' time, we'll find out.
Ryland, I reckon, is going to look like Ryland.
Do you think?
Yeah.
That'd be quite good. I wouldn't mind working with Ryland.
Yeah. Turkey teeth, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's going to come back very, very tanned.
He is, and we're all going to be
relaxed.
very jealous.
Yes. Yeah,
and we will be stuck in the rain and the cold for 2 weeks. We're not jealous at all, Ben. Enjoy your holiday.
We're not. Right, the next item I'm going to get is the shaker tags. Where are you? Shaker tag, shaker tag.
Shaker tag, shaker tag. Shaker tag.
Is that the song for shaker tags?
It is.
Shaker, shaker, shaker,
Shaker,
shaker
shaker.
tags. These are gorgeous. Really like these. I want them to be bigger. I want lots of these because I think these are absolutely gorgeous. I love a shaker thing, and I think these are really, really cute. You make these into tags, people are never going to get rid of them, are they? They're going to end up as decorations on the Christmas tree because people will keep hold of those. Now you can see you're getting an absolute wealth of dies here, lots and lots of dies. You can see them cut out in the black so we can show you exactly the pattern, but you can see how you're going to be creating these fantastic little shaker elements here. So you've got the Father Christmas, your Santa, you've got your stocking, you've got a bauble, you've got a snow globe, and you've also got your snowflake. But in the showstopper, not only are you going to be getting these dies, you're also going to be getting some sequins. Who doesn't love a sequin? Me. You're getting some, what's this called?
Foam tape. Foam tape? It's tape that's made of foam, it's therefore foam tape.
But it goes round in a kind of like...
It's a foam wheel. But it's big like that before you use it, it's a foam wheel. Oh, the London
Never
Eye.
going to catch her, am I? Never going to catch her. Apart from maybe one time when she's running and she sees unicorns.
Yeah, this is
That's
true,
probably
yeah.
the only time I'm going to get her to slip up. So you're going to be getting that. So basically getting all the elements you need to make this. And you're going to be getting, what are you? Oh, look at those sequins. Oh, I love those colours. Beautiful set of sequins here. These are from the Cosmic collection, and really, look at those, stunning. You're also going to be getting your 12 Days of Christmas linen cardstock here, and actually all of those colours work really well with all of those sequins that you've got here. And of course, you're going to need some acetate in order for you to, putting it upside down, in order for you to make those. So you're going to be getting that as well. To show you what the packaging looks like for the actual shaker cards, these are the individual shaker tags. So that's what they're going to look like. So you're going to be getting all of those different designs of the shaker tags. You're going to be getting your foam tape, your sequins in your iridescent, your sequins in your super colours, your acetate, and you're also going to be getting that linen cardstock as well, A4 size cardstock. What? Is that the price? For all of it? Not just for those? For everything else? That is crazy price. That's not a price drop price either. It's just at £28.98 or $42.70 or £23.18 or $34.16. Sorry, how much percentage saving? Over 40% saving. Oh, I think that's something else I'm going to have to take home with me. That is an incredible deal. Shall I just take that? I'll just take that. Shh, don't tell anybody. I mean, I paid quite a lot of money just for the sequins. Fantastic deal. And you, of course, you're going to be getting everything you need to actually start making them, which is always a good thing to do. Now I'm going to have a look at a couple of, Laura says I have a drop zone on my desk. Everything I set down goes into a tray, so I don't have to look for things when I set them down. That's a good idea. I like that idea. I always craft in a mess, as I'm sure nobody's surprised. But Lily over there, you're always crafting nice and tidy, aren't you?
Huh. I wish. You should see my craft room at the moment, Becky. Oh my goodness me. I've got a lot on these next 2 weeks. I'm not going to lie. There's just product everywhere, prep kits everywhere, samples everywhere. Yes, we shall call it a creative mess, but at this point in time, I can't tell you where everything is. It's one of those like, oh, where did I put that down? But anyway, let's go in with our fantastic shaker tag collection, and I absolutely love these. If you remember, we did our everyday shaker tags, I want to say about a year and a half ago, but I could be completely wrong. They were so super popular. They sold out. You guys loved them so much, and the fact that we brought you a Christmas collection, how fantastic is that? But we're actually going to start off by creating our own background. So I've got a little scrap here of some of our watercolour cardstock, just cut down to a small little rectangular panel. We're going to bring in one of our duet ink pads, this one being our beautiful Midnight Mist. And all of our duet ink pads have absolutely fabulous names. The favourite, of course, has to be Sweet Clementine. But we are going with our lovely, thank you, Nicola. I was waiting for the little sort of sound effects there.
Do you know that is my least favourite football song?
Oh dear.
I don't enjoy it at all. Makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable when people are doing that.
Some of my favourites are Sheffield United songs, so none of you would know any of those, I don't think. But anyway, before we got onto football songs, let's get back to pretty crafting. So what we've gone ahead and done is we've taken some of those inks, gone for Waterfall and Midnight Mist. And Waterfall, all I can think of is that song. Can't remember it is Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls.
Yeah.
Who is that? TLC, thank you, sorry, my ear. That's all I can think of when I look at that ink pad. I wonder if they named the ink pads thinking of songs. I have a feeling they might have done. But all we're going to do is we're just going to spritz that with water and just pick up some of that colour onto our background now. Now, if you're going with more of your water, that's going to give you a lovely diffused effect like we can see here. But if we want sort of stronger colour, then just add a little bit less water when you are spritzing your glass mat, and you'll get a less diluted effect. Now you can do this effect onto your glass mat like we have done here, or you can do it actually onto your craft sheet. That will give you more sort of beading of the ink, just a different effect, but both of them will work equally beautifully. I think I'll just dab off a little bit of that colour that we've got around the edges, just so that it will be a little bit quicker to dry. We can always speed it up with a heat tool in just a few moments if we need to, but we will leave that to one side for a moment, and then we're going to work on our shaker tag element for this card. So let's bring in a couple of the dies, and the fact that you get so many different options within this one set is incredible because it gives you tons of versatility. You could be creating snow globes, that could be that absolutely adorable little Santa, which I think is just gorgeous. You've got your stocking, And you've got the one that we're going to use here, which is the snowflake. And you get lots and lots of other sort of accessory dies as well. So you get your inclusions to go inside. So if you're not using sequins, you can actually die cut your own sort of sequins. And you've got all of those little finishing touches, which will make your creations look really quite special when you start to bring those into play as well. Now I've actually taken a sheet of cardstock. This is from one of those lovely new paper pads that we launched just earlier this week. This is the wintry sort of one with the more blue colour tones. And we're actually using the reverse of this sheet. So it's going to be a little bit more subtle than the front. As always, when it comes to our paper pads, we have that more layered, that more intense design as our A side. And then the B side, that reverse side, is actually a little bit more sort of scaled back. So it's almost like the background of the front sheet. So of course, they're going to work together perfectly. So here we've taken that outer snowflake die and that inner aperture die, which will mean we can cut this out as a frame. If you don't want to do shakers with these, of course you don't have to. You could remove that inner die and then that's going to cut it out as a solid snowflake, so you won't have that aperture in the centre. Lots of options with these. I know we've called them shaker tag dies. They don't have to be tagged and they don't have to be shakers. They can be literally whatever you so choose. That choice is entirely yours, which I think is just so much fun to be able to play around and get all those different effects. So that's going through our die cutting machine. You can see there that beautiful design on the front of our pattern paper. But there it's a little bit heavy. It sort of detracts away from that lovely snowflake design. So that's why the reverse works perfectly for this sort of technique. And that's our beautiful snowflake die cut. One pass through that machine and you've got that perfectly die cut snowflake aperture all good to go. So that's our piece, just like so. And I'm just thinking, I'm sure I put a piece of acetate into my little kit here, but with it being acetate, it could be anywhere. It could be staring straight at me, but I'm not too sure. So we will just grab a piece of acetate there. Don't forget as well, you are getting your acetate as part of the collection. If only I could find some acetate. There doesn't seem to be any acetate into here.
I've got
Becky has a pack. We might have to ask Becky if she will grab us. Will you grab us a sheet of acetate, please, Becky?
I will.
As soon as you do that, I'm sure. Oh no, it's turned up.
Oh.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.
It's always the way,
As soon as
isn't
you
it?
ask, you knew it was going to turn up. Here is the acetate. Of course, it was looking straight at me. Where else would it be? Lily, what do you like? Anyway, our acetate is here. It's definitely there. You can't see it, but it's definitely there after all that rigmarole. So let's go in onto the reverse of our shaker tag here. And of course, with it being a shaker, we need to back it with acetate. Now, how many of you guys at home have created a shaker card and you forgot to put the acetate in? Because I've done that. And you've picked up,
I've done that too.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to put the acetate in. And it's not great. I've also done it so many times where I've planned to do a shaker and I've had a great idea. I'm going to do a shaker card. This is going to work perfectly. And then you stick it all together without adding the glitter or sequins in, and it's like, oh no, I've forgotten to make it into a shaker. So make sure you remember your acetate and make sure you remember your sequins as well. But talking of sequins, of course, we do get some of those sequins included in the collection. But I know what we're all like as crafters. We hoard all those lovely sparkly goodies into our craft stash. So you could be using any glitters, you could be using any sequins, little seed beads work a treat, or it could be little die cut inclusions like with the smaller dies that you've got as part of this collection as well. So tons of different options when it comes to what you can actually be adding into your shaker. So there we've got our beautiful die cut design. We've got acetate behind that as well. Promise you there is definitely acetate into there, although you can't see it. And this is where our lovely foam tape actually comes in, and I love this stuff because it's a little bit different to the one that you see me using a little bit more regularly, because this one is perfect for actually bending around curves. Now, of course, it's going to be ideal for your shakers with your apertures like we've got on here, so you can bend around all those curves. But you can, of course, still be using it for your mats and layers. Maybe you've got like a circle sort of design that you want to mat and layer up with your foam tape, then this is going to be ideal for going around those curves. You don't need to cut out tiny little pieces and try and make that wall and build them all together with no gaps whatsoever. One continuous piece is going to be absolutely perfect and good to go with our foam tape there. So that's just going to join up. Make sure you've not got any gaps. That is the key thing when it comes to your shaker cards, whether you're using these dies or creating any sort of shaker whatsoever. The key thing is to make sure you've got that continuous barrier, if you like, of your shaker tape, and then you'll make sure that you've not got the dreaded leaky shakers. Nothing worse, is there? So there's our shaker element good to go. Now a couple of options here. Some people find it easy to actually cut another piece of acetate that will go behind. They pour their shakers in there, pop that acetate on top, and they've got almost like a freestanding shaker. Or you can do like we're going to do with this one, is we're going to pop our sequins into there, and then we'll just encapsulate even those sequins into there by popping our shaker over the top. But our background's still ever so slightly damp, so we can just bring in our heat tool and just dry that off, just to make sure that is nice and dry before we add our sequins onto this piece. Now if you do find, and this will always happen with anything like this, your card will start to buckle a little bit, then all you're going to do is you're just going to turn that over, dry it from the reverse, and then that's going to start to flatten out your cardstock once again, so you're not getting any of that warping onto there. That should be nice and dry now, just using our fantastic heat tool that you should find over on the website. It's my go-to when it comes to drying off my card or comes to heat embossing. I don't know why I said die cutting, it's nothing like heat embossing, what's it? Oh dear, oh dear. Well,
It's very similar.
well, yeah. Oh, 2 words.
And actually, it's quite useful, and that heat tool, if you've got caught out in the rain,
Right.
which happened to be about 5 minutes before we went on air.
Right.
It was quite good for drying my clothes and giving my hair a bit of a zhuzh.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
Can I just say we do not recommend a heat tool for drying your hair, but
No.
it worked for Becky.
Yeah, but if you've got no other option, and it's not as though we've got a very strong blower, hand dryer in the
Oh
loos.
no, don't get me started on that. I'm sure, I don't know if I've made this up now, did we used to have a hairdryer in the studio? I don't know why I'm convinced. We did. I thought we did. Yes, we did.
We should really have one in the green room, because there are times when you get caught in the rain.
Well, with me walking to and from it, it
yeah.
seems to happen quite
Yeah.
often, unfortunately.
Yeah, got to
But
be careful.
yeah, be careful. Right, let's bring in we've got those beautiful sequins. These are the ones that are part of that collection as well. Your Yuletide Iridescent, bit of a fancy name, isn't it? Basically, they're pretty sequins. That's what we'll go with. We'll just pour them into the centre, and then we're just going to sort of enclose those beautiful sequins into our shaker just by lining up that frame over the top, just like so. And that's going to make sure we've got all those beautiful sequins nice and secure into our shaker element, just like so. All good to have a little bit of a rattle into our shaker.
Nice.
Now let's bring in a little bit of a matte and layer. Should probably have stuck this down before I put my shaker on, but it's no problem at all. We can still matte and layer this flat onto our black cardstock. Love using my black mattes and layers for any of my cards, really. They do just make those lovely soft colours or bright colours pop. They just draw your eye into that focal element absolutely beautifully. And that's going to go onto there just like so. And then just a few more mattes and layers to start to build this design up. We've got that same pattern paper again that we actually die cut our shaker tag from. So that's going to be our sort of second matte and layer. But our base matte and layer, just to frame it even more, we're going in with some white card matte and layered onto some of our black. And mattes and layers are so important when it comes to your card making, because what they do is they frame your artwork. They draw your eye into the centre and start to make a feature of those beautiful focal elements. If you think about when you see sort of the old masters or artworks in galleries, they're all in a frame, usually in those beautiful sort of gold ornate frames. That really does draw your eye into that artwork, and it's the same sort of idea when it comes to creating our cards. We really want to frame our cards. We really want to, it's almost like taking your eye on a visual journey as the viewer looks at your card, and this is giving them clues as to draw their eye into that centre point. So mattes and layers are super important when you are creating your cards. So let's pop that up there with some foam pads. And then our next layer, once again, we'll go in with a few more foam pads or foam tape onto the reverse of there. This foam tape is brilliant. It's about 2 mils in depth, so it's slightly thinner than the one that we actually used to create our shaker element. But it's just going to give us a nice little bit of lift to really raise this up.
That would be too wide, would it, to use?
It would for these particular ones, yeah. I mean, you could cut it down to size, but we are obviously including your perfect one within the showstopper, which is going to be brilliant. So that's onto the centre like so. We've also got that little hole there, which is obviously ideal if you are creating a proper tag with your shakers. But because we're actually just having this as a topper onto a card, which I wanted to show you that it's not just about creating tags, we've just tied a little double bow from some ribbon, and then that's just going to sit into the middle of that. And then to finish it off, because you do get all these beautiful extra little dies as part of the collection. I've die cut a selection of these little snowflakes, and these are just going to be that finishing touch. I've just been talking about taking your eye on that visual journey, and this is going to be on a diagonal, so it's going to bring our eye, draw our eye into that focal point on the centre, taking your eye on that journey, guiding it through, looking at almost like this artwork, if you want to think of your cards as a piece of artwork. So at the end of the day, they are, we've sort of poured our heart and soul into creating these little pieces here that someone will hopefully treasure for many years to come. So let's just go in with a little bit of tacky glue onto the reverse of here. I'm not adding glue all over that piece. I'm having the sort of ends of the snowflake a little bit free so that they can
so pretty.
have a bit of dimension. But how easy was this to put together? Super, super easy. And just pretty much using items within the collection, creating your own background, using a few of your papers. The sequins, of course, you're getting as part of the collection as well, so you don't need to sort of look elsewhere to be adding those in if you've not already got sequins. But do have a little hunt around your craft room, because I'm sure a lot of you guys at home will have a few of those in your collection. Perhaps you've not used your sequins for years. I'm just deciding, decisions where this last one should go. Let's pop it down there. But like I say, maybe you've got sequins that you've left sort of unnoticed for a little while, and you want to give them a new lease of life. They're going to look amazing in these shakers. Change up the colourways, and you've got tons of different options. Oh, Nicola in our ear loves seed beads. I have to say, I do love a seed bead. They work nicely in a shaker card. They really, really do. Just to finish it off, we've got a little sentiment there from one of my favourite Christmas sentiment stamp sets, actually. This is from our Snow Queen, Sarah Signature Snow Queen. If you got that last year, those are our winter sentiments. But of course, you can go in with any sentiment you so choose. It could be stamped like this one is. It could be a die-cut sentiment. You could even handwrite it as well if you choose. And that's just going to go onto the bottom of there, and that is our card. A very simple card using our lovely shaker tags. Just showing you one of those options with the designs that you've got within this collection. A few mats and layers, inky background, a few more embellishments, and you are good to go. I absolutely love these shaker tags. They are so much fun, and I really hope that you guys, when you get yours home, you'll love them quite as much as I do. I think they're brilliant.
Really like that. That is lovely. Really like that. Now, one of the questions we've got, Celtic Flower says, do you colour match your sequins for shaker cards, or do you not care?
Do you know what? Quite often, I will try and colour match if I can, but quite often it doesn't really matter. But the beauty of having an iridescent sequin like this is that they'll pick up whatever colour you put underneath. So if I'm ever a little bit unsure, if I'm not sure it's going to match or clash, go for something that's clear or iridescent or even white or black like this, and you know it's going to be absolutely perfect. You don't need to worry about them matching whatsoever. Hope that helps.
Fantastic. And just to keep you knowing about this, because they are beautiful, those are the different designs that you can get in that showstopper. If you haven't got it in your basket already, that way, why haven't you? Because for that price, for all of these, the sequins, the acetate, the card, and also the other sequins, and also the foam tape.
Foam tape.
As well, for that price, I mean, it's a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. Right, we've got another round of the game, which I'm not going to do very well on. Can you just tell me what the answers are?
No, Nicola, you cannot tell Becky what the answers are unless you tell me what the answers are.
Oh yeah, let's play the little video so if you're just joining us, you're going to know what we're going to be playing. Crafty conundrum. I sound like it's in a horror film. It's a crafty conundrum.
Where all your nightmares come to life.
Actually, this is the things of my nightmares, because I don't like it because I'm not doing very well. Right.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh, so again, is this all soft craft stuff?
Still soft craft. I've been stitched up terribly here.
Greased neighbour. That was Jason Donovan, surely. He was all suntanned and greased neighbour. I think Christmas.
All I can think of now is greased lightning, but instead with greased neighbour.
No, that's not going to work.
Go, greased neighbour. Go, greased neighbour. do.
That's not helping. You singing greased neighbour in my ear. Greased neighbour.
I'm not helping myself, am I here? Pull me now. Come on, Lily. Pull yourself together.
Greased neighbour. Greased neighbour. My goodness, can we have a clue, please? It's a Christmas snack. Christmas snack. Baked ham.
Lebkuchen. Oh.
No. No, sorry.
I've got half of it, but I don't know what the other half is. I know I've not got enough letters. I might have the other half.
Okay.
Lebkuchen house. Oh, sorry, I mean gingerbread. Gingerbread house. I got the gingerbread, but I couldn't think what it was because all I could think was gingerbread lane, and I was like, it's not that. It's not that, Lily. But you know, there might have been a little bit of foul play there, but we both got it. We both got it.
Equip pal.
Ooh.
And is this one word? I technically did it in the other show.
Oh.
I can't do these.
They are really hard. I think it's one of those things you've got to have a brain that sort of
Yeah,
finds
or
it easy
brain.
or not, or no.
Have a brain.
Well,
One word.
you've got it. One word and one word only. Ooh, few in the comments have got it.
No, I don't know. Sorry.
Applique, I think.
Goodness
Applique.
me.
Can I just point out there's an accent mission on the E? But you know, we won't spit over it. It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
This is terrible. I don't think I've done this badly ever.
And
I think
you also definitely have the advantage here, given it's all soft craft.
you wouldn't have thought so, though, would you?
Well,
You would have thought I've never known anything about sewing in my life. A can tucker.
trucker. Brilliant.
Can trucker.
Can trucker.
One word.
Ooh.
Okay, I've got this one. Finally. This is it. I've been waiting for a word.
You ready?
I hope I get it right. Nutcracker.
Nutcracker.
Yay! I got one!
What have we got?
Okay, right.
Oh,
Legend
long one, ain't it?
Sequin.
Blimey heck. 2 words.
Legend Sequin. Sounds like my grandfather's name.
Yay!
Legend Sequin. Okay, it's soft craft and it was on the show earlier today.
But that doesn't help us whatsoever.
I would have used it on the show.
Oh, I think I've got half, but I can't come up with the other half. Oh. I can't have the first half then because I cannot come up with the second half for love nor money.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think I've got this one.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got sewing needle. Yay! Woo!
See, I could come up with sewing, and I was thinking sewing machine. I was like, that definitely doesn't spell out machine. But we got there in the end.
Yeah,
We
yep.
did.
Last one, but Lily, you've won. Agreed inputting quilt.
Oh, blooming heck. Oh.
And how many words is it?
Apparently, Nicola's been banned from helping. Yes.
Yeah.
I've done that with your board. Lily, what are you doing, you silly Billy? Honestly. Don't worry, there's nothing on there to look at. I'm trying to work it out.
Right, I've got it. I got it. I got it.
How did you get it? I've wrote it down. It's not helped me. It's just hindered me.
It's 3 words, Zoe, if you're asking how many words. I did not, well, if it's what I think it is, I didn't use them today, but I did mention them.
See, I'm thinking what it is, but I can't get quite the right wording. Like, I think I know what it is, but I can't put it together.
Yeah. Okay.
What is it?
You know
I'm
this.
wrong, but there's 3 words there, so you've got half a chance of being right.
I've got quilting pattern guide.
Quilting template ruler. Just words thrown together, isn't it?
Hey! I got one!
You got more than one!
That was a fantastic win by Lily.
Oh, I'm not quite sure I'd go that far. It was a win. I wouldn't say it was a fantastic win.
Well
No.
done, well done, well done, Team YouTube.
Woo!
So we're going to pick 5 winners at random and we will let you know who they are. You just need to email in and you will be able to get your prizes.
Woo!
Right, next thing we're going to have... Oh, we're going to watch the winner. Have we finished the votes? Oh, right, and what was the winner? Craft Wars round 2. So was that Ben? Ben and Debbie. Ooh. Oh, apparently Ben makes a shaker card, which is
Wonderful.
not as good as he would hope it to be. We're looking forward to this. Right, watch this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm gonna have them.
By the way, again, if I didn't mention this earlier, I think I did. All of the goodies that we are using here, they are on
Nice one to have.
the Shop the Show. The Shop the Show.
I'll give that. You can't take all the paper pads.
You could have that. Do you want that one?
No,
Ah. Well, no, but it's, I've taken card and paper. I've taken...
I'll have that. Oh,
I'm going to attempt something I've never done before, and it's so very wrong. Oh! I like that as well! That'd be a really easy one to do. 3D die-cut topper pad. I think that's on the show for a few quid if you want it. No, I'm gonna go with what there are.
offer on the show.
Using the last one again, I might copy your card. Was it this glitter paste? Oh, I can't.
You can have the glitter paste though.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll do
Right, I
that.
think I'm done. I think I've got a few bits.
Okay.
Oh, let's have another look.
Have you got? Seriously, do you want?
No, I'm not
do you want either that or that?
No.
Well, I feel like I've
You-
taken both
it's
lots of
fine.
cardstock.
It's fine, Ben. I told you to have first. No, you've left nothing in there.
I know. Have you got? Seriously?
What?
Are you all right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take away about me.
All right. There's 15 seconds left. I think I'm okay.
I want that.
Few comments coming through. Someone bring a fan and some oxygen in case Ben doesn't make it, says Elisa P. Thank you. I could do with a fan. Rhonda says, Ben, are you going to repeat Debbie's design again? Lol. I would have done, but we're not allowed to do another... Well, actually, I wouldn't have... I would have really mucked that up,
I wish
to be
I could
fair.
copy Ben's, then I'd win, wouldn't I?
Well, you know, all you got to do is just run around like a lunatic, panic a lot, sweat a lot, and then you get the sympathy vote. Having said that, you did cry to camera, didn't you? So,
No, I didn't even get a sympathy vote for my begging.
shall we go to our relevant stations?
Let's do it.
Roll VT!
Right, what have I got here? I've got
We're back. By the way, I obviously, a lot of people going, oh, Ben's wearing the same outfit. I did it because I knew the outfit that I was wearing in the VT, yeah? Does anything need opening? Thank you. Opening time. Lots of love for the VT coming through. That's all our Liam. I mean, he's immensely talented. So yeah, he did smash the VT, and we love that. Do you notice we've got new nicknames this week as well? Mine's presentation lead, apparently.
Not quite sure I would call myself Wax Queen.
You are now,
Queen.
aren't you? You definitely are now.
I'll take it.
Oh, I need to open this up. We're actually running out of time here, aren't we? If it's 15 minutes.
Oh, wow. I've got this.
Oh, what you got?
Did you not see this? I've got a big die. Look at this die.
Oh, that's the glazed.
It is.
Where was that hiding?
That was in the box.
Was it?
You definitely do a man look, don't you?
Are we sure that was in the box, or was Debbie just farming in?
It was in the box.
So that.
And one of my favourite dies, genuinely.
Yes.
Love this one.
That's a really good pick you've got there, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like I've done actually well. I like you went first and left me this stuff. Right.
And let me just open this pad up, and then we'll go. I think. Just to reiterate again, I know we're having a lot of fun, but all the goodies on this show you'll find on the Shop the Show, and of course, is the new collection on Shop the Show, or is that just on Shop the Day? Oh, the new collection is just on Shop the Day, so if you want to go for the Holly and Ivy, the Mistletoe collection, you'll need to go to Shop the Day for that. Okay. Oh, yes! Craft Wars tag team in the future.
Oh, yes, that would be brilliant.
No one will want to tag with me.
We could do that because we could have a desk with 2 people crafting here, and then we can have a desk with 2 people and then rotate.
That's a cracking idea. Right. Are we ready? Are you ready with timer, Sam? Okay. 15 minutes then. 2, 1, go. Okay.
Glasses.
Get your glasses on. No false starts, no. Okay.
I've got this little pan. I don't think nothing's going to fit. Oh, yes, it will. I think there's a lilac in there. Yes, there is a lilac. There is a lilac.
Now, I just need to have a bit of a think about this,
I love
Ben.
this die.
Don't you?
If you haven't got this die, please get it because you'll use it on so many things. It's beautiful. White cardstock. No way.
What's that price, Debbie, with that frame?
Oh, it's this one here. It's called Opulent Frame. £3.50. That's or £4.50 before platinum.
Platinum. That is bonkers.
Platinum, yes. Amazing. Yeah, grab that guy. It's beautiful.
Where's my plate? Where's my gone now? Oh, never.
Oh,
There we go. He's losing. Minute gone, and I've literally done nothing. Oh no.
Down already. How is a minute down already?
I know.
That's crazy.
Oh, I apologise in advance now. If any more of that topples over, there's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. You have hindered me. We should have taken it down, Nicola. I feel like, yes, you've done that on purpose.
Moved over a little bit. We've got plenty of room on
Where's
the
that
other
one,
side.
Af?
We've just taken up a lot of the counter, that's all.
Yeah, because I do make a lot of mess. Now, is this going to work? Right, let me have a look and see.
Look at this. I mean, honestly, £3.50. What a bargain. That is a beautiful die. That was £12. Whoa. Yeah, absolutely. Bag yourself a bargain with those.
What was the price of it? £12.50? Oh, wow. I mean, that is
A bargain.
a steal of a deal, n'est-ce pas?
Right, so if I then cut, I've got some vellum. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Let's do, that needs to be out of white card.
The die I'm using now, the, what's it called? Born to Bloom, £14.99, is now how much? £4 today. Is this going to have done what I want it to do? Yes.
That is very
Beauty! Beauty! Come on.
What have you done?
I'll just cut a die out. No, nothing particularly special, really. My little world. It's his special.
It's special.
Yes. If anyone did anyone watch the short-lived series on YouTube called Mosby's Mate? There was a lot of dancing that went on with that.
What's this die? Is this on offer?
Oh, I like this game of going, which die is on offer? I guess the
No way.
£4. £4.
No way. £4. £4 for the chantilly. Oh,
Chantilly
that's
lace.
amazing.
We're going to pop the details up because these, as much as we want you to enjoy the show and enjoy the chaos, we do want you to get the deals as well.
I don't normally craft-alongs and craft balls like this. I don't really think about it. But when these are really exceptional dies that I'm using, I feel really lucky that I've grabbed these. And I can't believe that. For under a tenner for 2 dies, that's amazing. Well, in fact, getting 4 dies under a tenner. Wow.
Oh no, why is that not cut? I have to use the.
So, if I use, I wonder
shim.
if I use one of the patterned ones.
Where's the-
More of a purple vellum.
You pesky die.
Just take it out.
Didn't cut through the acetate.
Easier, wouldn't it?
Oh, Janice says she misses.
Nice.
Well, that's not going to work, is it? No.
I'll pop that over there. Put that in the
A bad craftsman blames his space. Lol. Why is that not cutting? That's what I want to know. Maybe I'll run it through. See, I can't cut my acetate.
Oh, yeah, you might be able to cut acetate with me. Would you like me to cut something?
You might have to, yeah. Can you just run that through for me?
I can do it after 10 and a half minutes.
Okay. Thanks. Stop the clock, stop the clock. Well, there's a learn.
No, you can't.
There's a learn for me.
I'm looking for... There it is.
My plan is working. No, I appreciate that.
I didn't do too bad, actually,
no.
considering.
Thanks. Thanks so much. Thank you. Just, there you go. You crack on. Go on. Thanks. Thank you. You're not even sweating, are you? I'm dripping with sweat.
Well,
Oh, no.
what do we always say, Ben?
What?
Send me a bit of card.
Send you a bit of card. 9 minutes. Oh my gosh, right.
A little bit. So let's go
Right, so.
to 7. Oh, but that's too small now. Oh, just. So if I do 7 by
Oh, get
5,
lost.
That's perfect.
Are you joking me?
I can't believe you're telling. Who are you telling to get lost? Your bit of paper?
Paper.
Oh, your paper.
I could have said something far worse.
Well, you could have done, and that worries me, actually. I do think one of us is going to slip up.
Nah.
Craig might one day.
Yeah. What do you mean he might one day?
Yeah, when he might use his rollickins.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Sounds very similar anyway.
Yeah, bless him. Bless his little cotton socks.
Right,
8 minutes.
there we go. So take pen. There. I'm all right at the start, and then I get a little bit nervous as we go along, because then you sort of think it's got to come together, hasn't it?
It does.
What are you doing anyway, Ben? Have you got an idea?
I'm trying to make a shaker card,
Oh, that's a good call.
but how? Oh no, it's just gonna. Do you know what? I've chosen the most awkward style of shaker here, haven't I? I know. Well, I suppose I did only have one choice, but it's not.
Oh, I take it that was in the box. I didn't see it. See, I didn't see what you took, because I didn't see what else was in there, because you took it.
Don't worry.
Oh, I know what we do. Let's have some ripping.
Have some what?
Some ripping. So we can put that. Oh yes, let's do.
Oh
a
dear, oh dear.
demonstration.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Let's do.
I've just got a lot of
Yes.
trimming I need to
do
do because
that.
my sticking's not been very good with the.
Thank you, Sam. It's the first time you've said that to me.
What did he
I
say?
feel like I feel like Sam's a bit Team Ben.
Well,
Just gonna put that
he's trying to get my
I
confidence up.
appreciate that.
Oh, I can cover that
think
with.
Ben needs that.
How long have we got? Oh my gosh, where's the shakers gone now that I had? Oh, there they are, sequins. I'm not sure that these will match, but the colours that I've gone for, no, they won't really, but never mind. I am still making a shaker card. That is correct.
Shaker card.
Go that way, Ben. Oh, hello. That came out a bit quick.
It's a bit wonky, but
Whoopsie.
never mind. Let's pop that over there. Just like...
Are you looking at me? All right. Sorry, I can just hear
What
people
we've
going.
got to be careful about.
Careful. Careful. Right.
Where's my tool? There it is. Right, then we've got this one. We've got all sorts of purples and stuff going on.
Oh, I've taken on too much here. I have taken on too much here. 6 minutes.
You know what, I think that's too much, that one, so I'm not going to use that one. So we're going to use this, that needs a sentiment. Right, what have we got here? One that's going to get wishing you much happiness, staying always. Wishing you,
Can't get the backing off.
That's nice. Wishing you a day of happiness. That's what I wish for you every day, Ben.
But not
today.
Not today.
I wish you a holiday of happiness.
Oh yeah, going on holiday. I'm going to need a holiday after this. Tell you what. Tell you what.
That's what you need to do. Just concentrate on that holiday.
Think about the holiday.
We'll get through it.
Think about sipping that beer.
On
by
your
the-
lounger.
on my
Make sure
lounger.
you go and get down early. Put your towels on the beds.
That's it. You've got to do that, haven't you? Get your towels on.
You have got to do that, yeah. Well,
Don't people take your towels
don't
off?
do it, and then you go down and everyone's took them, so you have to. Right, I need a stamp. We need purple stamp, so let's grab a purple stamp.
This is just
That
going to
one
have to
will be
do, isn't it?
nice. Crushed velvet. Bit of crushed
no.
velvet.
Oh no. Oh no.
I have even got some purple ribbon.
That looks awful. That is. I've really failed on the shaker there. I tell you what. Where's my card? Yeah, because all the foam's sticking out. I want a scoreboard. Do you? It doesn't look brilliant. I'm not going to finish this. 6 by 6. If we get the ends in the drawer, we're going to have to do it again, did you just say? Yeah, we will, but I have a funny feeling. Oh, no, it will end in the drawer, because this card is not going to win.
You do, you know, I've lost my foam pads. There they are.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Great to see you. Hi.
Welcome to Mosby Makes.
Mosby Makes. I know what I'm going to do.
Doodles.
Never got 4 minutes, have we? I'm not going to finish this. I need a scoring tool. Scoring tool. Scoring tool.
Thank you very much. Look, I think I've got purple ribbon.
I can't
Or
read
do
that.
I shake it up and put a bit of blue? Yeah, let's
2.5.
do a bit of blue. Look, oohs and ahs going on. Ooh.
Oh, that's not right. That's centimetres, isn't it, Ben? Oh, you've gone on the wrong side, you absolute banana.
I'm not very good at making. I need
Oh, Donna, thank you for the proudness on the shaker. I mean, yeah, I'm too late for that. I've stuck it now. Oh, no. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. 2.5. Oh, I'm massively out of time here. This is going to be hilarious. I've run out of time.
not tied the best bow.
Oh, Debs, you're smashing it over there like...
I don't ever like the blues. I don't have the blues right for it. Let's do a purple, shall we, just in case? That one. Let's do a purple bow. Oh!
No.
Not very good at time bows about that.
Oh, what have I done here? I'm not going to get a card finished. Mine's not going to be finished. Oh no, I've imploded. I have imploded here.
It's stressful to watch.
Oh, never. I haven't got off 1:57, not enough time. Oh no. Oh no. No. Quickly, Ben, think of something. How can you think of something? Cover it up. I'm just so out of time. I almost feel like giving up. I'll try and finish something, Ben, though. Try and finish something. Don't completely. Oh no, it's 6 by 6, wasn't it? I've got all my measurements wrong and all sorts now. Oh no. Oh no. Debbie's so calm. Mine, I'm just out of time now. Debbie's doing all sorts there, look, I think. Me, just...
I kept it simple.
Hey? Oh, that's still too small.
Oh.
What have we got? Oh, never. Not going to get a sentiment on this, unfortunately. Oh, and that's too big as well. What is going on here? Stick that one on. Just do something, Ben. That's the...
I don't know why I suddenly decided to do gems. It was a bit of a
I don't know why I decided to do the shaker card. It was just a bit of a bad...
I love that you tried
I
that,
know.
Ben.
It's not enough time, though. For, oh, now not enough time. Look at the state of this card.
Just put it together. Oh, that's good.
It's not.
That's all right.
It's really bad. The shaker's just... the shaker does not even closed. Oh no! I got a gap in my shaker.
I think I've actually done it.
I was trying to do mats and layers here. Oh, the time's up.
I finished.
I was trying to. I just ran out of time. Can I tell you what I was trying to do? So I made a little fold back card, but then I was going to like mat and layer this really. Oh, I was going to try and really like nicely mat and layer this, but I ran out of time. And I was going to mat and layer that, and then there I was going to mat and layer that with like papers, but I ran out of time. And the shaker just took me too long, and the shaker.
Oh, Ben. Ben wasn't very happy about that, but it was very entertaining. And I have to say, when I did my first shaker card, it ended up being very much like that.
Can't be that bad, surely. Surely not.
Well, it's difficult. It's not an easy thing, you know. And I think like we all watch everyone doing these things and think, oh yeah, I can do that, I can do that. And when you're actually there, you're like, oh, hold on a minute. And I think the first time I did a shaker card, I did it round the wrong way.
Oh.
And Corinne, I was on with Corinne, and Corinne went, you've done that wrong. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I have done that wrong.
Yeah, a little bit late now. You could have told me that earlier. Thank you very much.
No, it would be nice if you'd said earlier on, but never mind. Right, winners. Pauline is playing by YouTube next time. She normally plays by Facebook. I think that's fighting talk. Next week, I'm going to win.
Oh, no, you're not, because you're playing me again next week and I'm going to win. It's going to be 2 out of 2.
We have basically been discussing what game we could have next week, and we haven't worked out what game we could both do.
Basically, we've found out we're not good at anything, so we can't think of anything that we'll be good at.
You're really good at identifying flags.
Flags, yeah.
Please and no. And
paper pads.
Oh, which
yeah.
I find... Yeah, I'm all right, but I don't have the expertise that you do.
And that's because I'm a paper pad hoarder. We call it expertise. It's a wild obsession. It's paper pad hoarding. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
It's no wonder I know what they all are. I've got them all.
Have you got furniture in your house, or is it just paper pads?
Well, I don't even have stairs. It's just paper pads piled on top of each other. All the beams, it's all paper pads, everything.
That would be quite cool, actually. You could charge people from Crafters Companion fans to come to your house. It's like a fun house, Lilly's Crafty Fun House.
Yeah, it would have been a lot cheaper than I
bricks
paid.
and
I'm sure
mortar.
it would. Yeah, it certainly would. It would look fabulous, wouldn't it?
It would. Right, we do have some winners. So these winners are Fred171.
Woohoo!
J. Ellen Morgan,
Woohoo!
Janice Blau,
Woo!
Janet Brannan,
Woo!
and Cleo G. So if you can email in, it's prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk. Oh, sorry, CTV prizes.
Not
at
just any prizes.
crafterscompanion.co.uk. If you can email in, we will send you your voucher. So we've got some pictures, haven't we? We've got pictures from the viewers gallery. Friday night what? I thought it was Friday Night Babes, and I'm thinking, oh, what kind of pictures are we going to be seeing?
Show.
Right, first one. You get 100 bonus points for this. So this is Corinne Collinstrees. Oh, that's that beautiful train. I really like that train. Yeah, that's really cool. Really low, yeah, multiple. I was going to make it life size. But then I realised I haven't got time. Well done, that looks really good. I do like that train. I'm going to make it one day. And the next one we've got, look at that.
Oh, wow.
A stamping technique when you put it on the candle. How do you do that?
Oh, I love that technique. It's amazing. It's the one where you do it with tissue paper. Yes, stamp onto tissue paper, pop it onto your candle. It is an amazing technique. Look at that.
That's really good.
Wow.
Was that the stamp that we had a while ago with all the flowers on it? We had a giraffe one as well.
I wanted to say animals, but actually it's not. Illustrated animals.
Yeah.
I don't think it is. I think it's similar, but I don't think it is.
Oh, right.
I think he had a bit more
beautiful.
flowers
I like that. And that's Hilary Anderson Bell, so you can do that with any stamps. I'm going to have a go at that. Next one, that is beautiful. Is that the Holly and the Ivy collection?
I think that might be. Is that the Christmas topper pad that we brought you either last year or the year before?
Patty, that is gorgeous. Baumgardner. Such a cool name. 100 bonus points for that beautiful card. The next one we've got is from Rebecca Dancer. Again, poinsettias. I love poinsettias. That's really pretty.
That's a take on Debbie's craft along, isn't it, from earlier this week? That's gorgeous.
Nice and clean lines in that one.
Like
Very
that.
nice. Oh, what's this next one? This is a box from Rosalind Russell. Oh my goodness, that looks like the kind of box that is going to be filled with really good chocolates, isn't it?
I tell you what, I was thinking. I was hoping it'd be filled with diamond jewellery. That's what I was wanting, but clearly quite optimistic there.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Chocolate and diamonds. You don't get any better than that.
Chocolate-covered diamonds.
Oh no, because I couldn't eat them. No.
You just suck the chocolate off.
Oh no, I want my diamonds nice and clean.
It's a bit like one of those sweet necklaces you've got as a child.
Just
it's
a
the
little
same
bit more
kind of thing.
expensive. I was thinking about them the other day. I saw a child walking down the road eating one. I thought, blimey, that takes me back.
I used to really like
You
those.
had bracelets, you had necklaces,
Yeah.
you had all the gear.
Yeah,
Brilliant. Love
they
them.
were really quite good. They're brilliant collections, so well done to all of you. 100 bonus points coming your way. Do remember every Friday we do that little gallery. Send in pictures of your mix, and that's the opportunity to get to win something. And we like to give away stuff on Friday Night Live. Now we've also got some other. Can I show these ones around here, because I really like these. So these are our Christmas embellishments. I saw these on the desk and I was like, oh, are we starting to sell jewellery? But apparently not. Charms. These are gorgeous. Now, if I'd known that we were going to have these on the show, because I didn't check before I packed, I have a beautiful necklace which I'm going to wear next week, and it's got little hooks on it to put charms, so I can put all my charms on it. But they are absolutely gorgeous. A huge collection. I think you get 2 of everything in there. So you've got loads of different charms in here. They'll come to you like that, not on the board. But they're nice and heavy. They're sort of quite sturdy. You can use these for all sorts of things, but I really think decorating, making pieces of jewellery is great. You've also got a selection of ribbons in here. So you've got your a double-edged satin ribbon here, which is beautiful in that red and the green. You've got some twine. Oh, this was all in the bundle. Oh.
I think there is ribbon. There's some ribbon, I'm sure there is, but...
These ones. I don't know. Right, stripy ribbons. Now these are grow-going ribbons here. You've got red and green stripes, and you've also got that beautiful pearl pink and blue here. Are they? I don't know really.
Oh, well, it's not just you at least. Even the
feel so bad
presentation
now.
lead does it.
So you've got those beautiful, they really are nice and wide ribbons. Now I'm going to have to ask what else is in this collection. Card blanks and envelopes. blue and pink, so you've got your card blanks and your matching envelopes. You've also got your red and green, and you've got your craft card and craft card and cream here. You've also got
who's a Scouser in this team. Who's Scouse?
craft card.
I don't know what that is.
Craft card. I don't know, but I don't talk about coffee in the same way anymore because I apparently sound like
you like a latte. I like a latte.
Oh no, apparently I don't say latte anymore. I say latte. And my daughter thought it was hilarious. She goes, "Oh, a latte!" And I was like, "Oh, all right, sorry."
I don't remember there being an R in there. A latte.
A latte. But I say bath as well.
Oh, there's not an R in that either.
Is there? Well, grass. It's not a bath. You've got some mirror card here. Shh. I'm trying to work.
Shiny!
How much? 50 of each sheet. You've got that matte mirror card, and you've also got glitter card. And you get these as well. Gosh, I love this. Winterberry's paper pad, 36 pages here. It's just a 12 by 12 paper pad here. It is beautiful, lovely, lovely colours that you've got in here. But my favourite one is this one. So I think this is really lovely. This is all in the blue colours. This is your Winter Forest. This is the one that I'm going to be going for because I think it is absolutely beautiful. I really like those colours in the purple there. So you're going to be getting all of this, but not the ribbon I've just thrown across the side of the studio. £150 or $200. The pattern price is £120 or $160. Now, Ben's not back. It's going to be me next week, all week. Lily, me and Craig on Monday, and you and me, Lily, on Thursday and Friday?
Yes, I'm back for one show on Thursday and all day on Friday. I'm looking forward to it. It's a craft along on Thursday, and we've got lots coming up, including a launch on Friday. Hope you can join us. It's going to be a fun one.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm not like Ben, but have a lovely weekend. Go England! We're going to win! Yay! And Pop-Up Shop as well.